It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
And that's kind of the same for me. It was when he was talking about us riding around, I kind of thought that was all right for a while. I was kind of hoping it'd finish like that. And then caution came out, and that's when I guess everybody's decisions were changing on what they were going to do and what strategies were going to take place. And we chose to take two, and it was still just fighting for your life all the way. You know, when all the guys around you got four on, and I'm not sure if you took two or four, but I seen you coming, and it's just run hard as you can run and really don't look back, you know.
Question with David. Go ahead.
David Poole, Charlotte Observer, for either one of you. When all that's going on and you got a pit stop and there's strategy calls and 2 tires and 4 tires and you're trying to keep up with who's where and all this stuff, is there ever a point where you just have to just stop and tell everybody to hush and just try to find a moment of clarity to sort of focus on what you're doing? Is it as confusing and as pressure-packed as from the outside looking in that it must, or is it just you just don't have time to worry about all that?
No, I mean, I think it was, you know, for me, it was I was surprised on how much we were struggling early in the race. So I was trying to, you know, focus on. I was a little kind of amped up a little bit, trying to figure out why we were struggling so bad. And I mean, I'm not sure about Jeremy, but it was kind of a catch-22. I was happy where we were running and just riding by ourselves like that, and you know, we were going to make it in easy. But I wasn't sure if I could make it on fuel. So when the yellow came out, it wasn't really all bad, and I knew I was going to take 4 because my car was slipping and sliding. Jeremy's looked a little bit better than mine, and he looked like he was running really strong. And you know, even when he took 2, I was impressed on just how well he stayed up there, because it seemed like in the shootout and even the first duel, and even in practice, it seemed like after about 5-10 laps on tires, I mean, you were slipping and sliding. So when he took 2, I thought he might kind of slide back a little bit more, but he did a good job. And for us, I had my teammates around me, and it was just a matter of kind of staying clear of everybody else that was trying to get up there and win the race, and just focus on where you're running and where everybody else was running.
Yeah, and for me, it was just, like I said, at the start of the race, we were really, really loose, and the first caution was able to make the right changes and got the car really good, where it was driving awesome. And that's the only thing that enabled us to do 2 tires. I obviously wanted 4, but knew that if we took 4, it was going to put us right together somewhere down the line, and here we go again. And you know, could have got hung out or anything in the last few laps, and then 71 was right there with us too. So I just wanted to get up front, get track position, and knew that there was only going to be like 8 laps to go, and just try to hold them off. But there again, we couldn't have done that if it hadn't been for the car being, you know, driving like it was there.
Let's go upstairs real quick for another question, then we'll come back down. Go ahead.
Jeremy, Jorge Mendaca with FoxSports.com. Can you tell us who you replaced your Jackman with today?
No, I don't have no idea. And I want to yeah, one of the NAF guys, I guess, Michael Waltrip's team, and what was that? Steve King, so it was. And I hate it for Kyle. Our Jackman obviously got hurt today, and our thoughts and prayers go out with him, and hopefully he's okay, and we'll be checking on him shortly. But, you know, there again, I don't even know half the guys on our pit crew today, to be honest with you. But I will get to know them because they did a great job, and they're going to be with us for quite some time. That's what it sounds like, too.
Jeremy, as a quick follow-up, can you talk about the camaraderie in the garage and how a lot of people seem to be helping out a lot of teams?
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing for me is, like, I can't believe the support we've gotten. And for one, this guy right here, Gary Smith with Allsport, came on with us, and he had no business sponsoring a team like us, you know, coming to try to make the Daytona 500 and you know, wasn't in the top 35, and he did. And he stuck his neck out on the line with us, and it's been that way ever since we've done this. If I knew that I was going to get this much support from this many people, I probably would have done this earlier and we'd have been better prepared, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not either, but we'd have been better off, you know, prepared for the season. But it's just been overwhelming between all the NASCAR officials and just everybody at NASCAR, everybody in the garage. It's just been unbelievable as far as their support and everybody wanting to lend a hand. And it makes you feel good when you come back like that and feel welcomed back to the sport, and certainly for me.
Come back downstairs. We got one for Jerry, and then up here to Jay. Go ahead.
Jerry Bunkowski, Sports Exchange, and JerryBunkowski.com. Jeremy, with so many people being laid off in the general economy in this country, you guys brought together a bunch of people who were also laid off in the industry. You kind of feel like you've struck a blow, I guess, if you will, for the laid off folks out there, give them something to be inspired about, to cheer for this coming Sunday because of the people you brought together?
Yeah, I do, and that makes me feel good knowing that we've got several guys from Chip Ganassi Racing that were laid off over there, and they're all good guys, and that's what's kind of sad about the sport right now is there's a lot of good people out there that really deserve good jobs, and that's something I'm very proud of, to be able to at least employ 10 or 15 guys that had been laid off and at least help their families and help them out, and it's just amazing right now how many that's like that, but for us, we had a little saying that we weren't going to hire anybody unless you'd been laid off 3 months, so kind of hungry like we are and ready to go, and that's just a joke, by the way, but we, yeah.
Next, any other questions? Who's got a question?
7 from Ganassi. Yeah, right. 7 guys from Ganassi total, and that makes me feel good about that. But I also want to, say too that the guys that work on our team, everybody there wants to work on it, and they all are excited. And not one time has anybody complained about anything. So I'm sure the economy's got a lot to do with that too when you've been laid off, and that's the way I feel from the outside looking in. Last year, I'm not going to complain about anything anymore. I'm just going to come here and race, and I don't know who I complain to now anyway. Car owner, he might complain back to me, so don't have to worry about that anymore. But it just makes you appreciate what you got when you sit out for a little bit and realize what you had is gone. I hope so. I feel good about that too. That the fans that I do have and in the past have all stuck with me, and hopefully we'll make them proud again and get this 41 car up front, and hopefully have a good showing the rest of the year with them.
Question.